Hello and welcome to the latest episode of BOTB TV. My name is Christian Williams.
And I'm Tim Oldham.
And this is your roundup of all car news and BOTB.
Yeah, and so as ever, straight into it. And as ever, we're going to start with our In the Headlights cars this week, which are actually cars from the movies, except there's 3 cars on a motorbike.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
And we start with this, the Land Rover Defender Spectre from the James Bond movie Spectre, which is quite the all-capable off-road vehicle.
It's bonkers.
It's pretty mad.
Amazing.
And then we go on to this, the Harley Davidson Fat Boy, ridden by Arnold Schwarzenegger himself in Terminator. Onto this, the DeLorean, which was from, that ever-popular film. What was it called?
Oh, I have no idea what it's called.
Back to the Future, of course. And this car, which spent about 10 seconds on film when it was being shot for Transformers, the Mercedes AMG GT-R.
Yeah, but we just needed any excuse to get it in the lineup. Really,
We did.
We did. But we were very, very lucky. A few days ago, we managed to spend some time with a bright green AMG GT-R, didn't we? So let's take a look.
So today, Tim and I have been let out of the office, and we've been let out for one very good reason, and that is this. Thank you so much to Raz, who's let us borrow his brand new AMG GT-R, the green hell. Right, we're in the cockpit, and it is all of a sudden quite apparent that the nose of this car is quite long, and the exhaust note is quite loud.
You definitely feel safe because we're not going anywhere. Because we've got 4-point harnesses on. Just roll cage here.
This thing, 577 horsepower going all the way to the rear wheels, which also steer as well, which we'll talk about in a second. But the V8 that is under this bonnet is quite the power plant, wouldn't you say?
Definitely, yes. But there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the side, and it mimics the cylinders.
This does have rear wheel steer, and what's quite nice about the fact that when you drive it is at slow speeds you can really feel it helping you go around the corner, and then at high speeds when you're on the motorway and you're changing lanes, it just feels a lot more planted. So to drive, it's actually, but it's quite intuitive. Like, it just feels, it feels natural. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. It's terrifying and brilliant and terrifying and brilliant. Like, it just flicks between the two, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. You're like, I love it. Oh my God, no, it's going to kill me. I love it. It's going to kill me.
Yeah.
But as we said, it is in the headlights this week, so you could be winning this car. I just want to say thank you so much again to Raz, who was so kind to let us borrow his brand spanking new AMG GT-R. You should definitely give him a follow on Instagram. He's got some wicked pictures on there. We'll put his Instagram details here.
Somewhere about here, and it's gone.
I mean, it was quite an incredible car, wasn't it?
It's amazing. It's amazing. His spec as well, amazing. Ceramics, everything. Oh.
Roll cage in the back.
Yeah, hardcore.
Yeah.
Seat, harnesses.
4-point harness.
Yeah.
It took Tim 10 minutes just to get in the car and do himself up. So that was funny just to watch in itself. Right, let's move on then, because I think it'd be rude not to see the Land Rover Defender Spectre in action as well. So let's take a look at that.
Okay, so from one action movie to another one, I need your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle. Sorry. It's Arnie time. Brilliant. I absolutely love that film. One of my favourites of all time. But of course, we have got the DeLorean back. Such an iconic car. Oh, yes. I've tried for months and months to get this thing back in. And just look at it. I think it's brilliant. It's not, but it is. It's ace. So let's have a look.
So iconic. All 4 of those vehicles so iconic in every single film they've been in. And of course, they're all in the headlights this week, which means you get to play for them and you could potentially win one of these vehicles. And you never know, I might be turning up to your place of work or your home on a Tuesday with an AMG GT-R.
Or DeLorean.
Oh, probably the AMG GT-R. Right, talking of winners, let's have a little look at who I surprised this week just gone. Tommy Gunning, who was such a lovely guy, winning the brand new Jaguar XES, £50,000 worth of car, plus 20 grand in cash. Dave, the cameraman, and I flew out to Jersey, where we gave him such a good little surprise. Tommy.
Yeah.
Christian Williams, BOTB, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Tommy, I'm pleased to say you're this week's winner, and you just won yourself a brand new Jaguar XES.
Oh my God.
Not only have you just won yourself a brand new Jaguar, you've also won yourself £20,000 in cash.
Oh my God.
Brilliant. And of course, we also had the latest cash competition winner this week. So congratulations to Chandra Chetri, who won 5 grand in cash and is going to put it towards a deposit on a new flat.
Ah, very sensible idea.
Yeah, it is. You know, we're BOTB, not just giving away cars, we're helping people on the property ladder as well.
Talking of winners, let's take a little look back at one of the previous winners here at BOTB. We surprised João Mateus, who won the first ever BOTB Maserati.
Nice.
And it was the Gran Turismo Sport as well.
Oh,
I think
nice.
it was, yeah. We surprised him back in October 2013, and this is how it went.
Hello, I was looking for Yao.
Yes, that's myself.
I'm William from Best of the Best.
I can't believe
you
it.
may know who I am.
I know.
Can you spare a couple of minutes to come with me?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God. Can't believe it. I can't believe
Look at that, isn't it amazing?
It's beautiful. Yeah. It's amazing.
There we go, sir. You can turn around for the camera, but congratulations,
Thank
you
you very
have
much.
won.
Thank you very much.
Of course, you entered.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
As you remember, you also got 10 grand in cash with your ticket.
Oh my God, I forgot about
So,
this.
so you've also got £10,000 in cash. Great stuff. Now, it's news time again.
Yeah, here we go.
Now, we're all about tech this week. I'm in my element. I love this kind of stuff. But first up, we've got the Fisker Emotion that's been launched. And, I mean, this is a stunning looking car.
It looks beautiful from the outside.
It really is. I mean, yeah, the outside looks amazing. But look at the doors.
Oh, wow.
Folding open everywhere.
And this is fully electric as well, right?
It is, yeah. Now, this has allegedly got 400 miles range,
Right.
which is nearly, a lot more than Tesla claim for the top spec Model S's.
Okay. Now, talking the outside looked amazing. The inside, now no offence, Tim, looks a bit like a Skoda.
Well, rude. But anyway, I think it's amazing. You can get this chauffeur spec version,
cool.
which has got a 27-inch telly. In the,
That's a 27-inch TV on the rear.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. The seat goes forwards and it's always forward, and there's a massive telly for you to relax.
It's just a shame. It looks like all the designers went to town on the outside and they got to the inside and went, oh, can we buy a really bad-looking steering wheel off eBay and just put that in? It looks like a dinner plate.
It is. Well, Henrik Fisker, the guy who runs the company, was an exterior designer. He designed the old Aston Martin Vantage. And yeah, so he obviously doesn't do interiors very well.
No, okay. But an amazing car. And how many brake horsepower does it have? Because it's quite a lot, right?
Oh, it's electric, about 6 million.
sounds very plausible. And now we move on to the CES show, which is the Consumer Electronics Show, which is basically a show for geeks like Tim and I.
Yep. Yeah, it's fantastic. This year, it's all about autonomous driving.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been loads and loads of concepts about it, which is sort of the antithesis of everything that we love, which is driving cars. But this is all about sitting in your car and being taken somewhere without having to touch the steering wheel. But there's also some hydrogen cars have come out.
Okay.
I still don't think hydrogen's the way forward. It's too complicated. Okay, and we've also got, this is the latest Chinese SUV. This is the Byton again. And basically everybody's bringing out these all-electric SUV type things with autonomous driving built in. Bit of a furore around this. It's not actually autonomous because you're not allowed to be autonomous yet. You've still got to put your finger on the steering wheel a tiny little bit to drive. But everyone's saying it's the future. Are you interested?
I am to a certain extent. Like, if a car can drive me back from a club late at night, perfect.
Exactly.
On a Sunday morning, I'd prefer to get in a AMG GT-R and take it for a blast. I don't want it to take me for a blast.
No, that's it. I'd like, yeah, you've got to have two cars, haven't you? You've got to have your shuttle car that takes you to work in the morning instead of having to go on the train.
And you want a fun car.
And a fun car.
Yeah. So that's it for the car news this week. But if you did watch the BOTB TV episode last week, you would have seen that we gave you the opportunity to win 2 lots of £50 dream car credit to play for whatever car you like online. And we asked you the question, what was the best New Year's resolution you've ever heard? And we...
There were some interesting ones.
Yeah, we had some good ones. We picked our 2 favourite and we stuck them in the comments section of last week's video. So go and check it out. If you did enter, you never know, your name might be listed there.
Exactly. And if you haven't already, don't forget you need to subscribe and press like and press all these kind of buttons that keep you getting updated whenever we do our new episodes. But I think that's it. We're done.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for watching.
And we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Bye-bye.